Why are you nominating for the role of Division Director, and why now? Why are you nominating for the role of Division Director, and why now?
Why I'm running for the Division Director for Eastern Division is because I would like to provide the members of Eastern Division with as many opportunities as possible. Opportunities through supporting the area directors, through division activities and training, and also supporting the members so they can achieve as many goals as they can, and also to help progress the district mission within Eastern Division, which is to build new clubs and support our Eastern Division clubs in achieving their brand of excellence. And why now? It's because I feel right now I'm at just the right stage where I can learn so much from being Division Director, but also I have gained enough in Toastmasters so I can give the area directors some of my knowledge as well, so they can learn and grow as well, and down the chain, so everyone in Eastern Division can a continual learning and growth process.
Thank you. What is the Division Council's function? What is the Division Council's function?
The Division Council's function is to organise and look at the running of the division, and also give the members, the voting members, the opportunity to have a say in their division. Because we need to remember, it's not the Division Director's division, it's the members' division. So every member has the opportunity to have a voice through their VPE and president at the Division Council meeting. So that's where all the big happenings of the Division Council will be informed to the division, and also the members, if they have any concerns, they can voice them and get their concerns heard and dealt with, so we can have a better division for everyone.
Thank you. What is the role of the Division Director? What is the role of the Division Director?
The role of the Division Director is an administrative role. Their role is mostly concerns overseeing the area directors who directly work with the clubs to make sure they are doing their role correctly, to make sure they are helping the clubs, and to give them guidance and support so they can be the best area directors they can be in their own each specific way. Also, the role of the Division Director is to work with the Program Quality Director within the division to organise training events. And finally, to submit all the paperwork and have constant updates to district, be the district trio, so they constantly update on how the division is going, and they know exactly what the issues and what the good parts are of the division.
Thank you. How will you balance your time between family, work, and Toastmasters? How will you balance your time between family, work, and Toastmasters?
How I will balance my time is, because my roster is quite a flexible roster at the moment, I can give time to Toastmasters when I need to, and then also fit my work in around that as well. And also, because I'm running for Eastern Division, if I have to travel out to any of the clubs, which if I have to, I can do that and there won't be so much of a problem. And also, I like to have a big time schedule set up so I know exactly when things have to be done, so there's no rushing, and I can make sure that everybody who's involved in the process is informed and that the time frames are followed. So by the end, everything happens in a smooth process and there's no hiccups along the way. And I will make sure personally that I give myself lots of time and don't think at the last minute. So basically everything will be run smoothly and there won't be any time constraints.
Thank you. How would you deal with conflict between you and another member? How would you deal with conflict between you and another member?
How I would deal with conflict between myself and another member is, first thing I would do is I would listen to the members' concerns and hear exactly what they have to say. If it is an issue that only concerns that member, I'll try and deal with it with the appropriate way according to Toastmasters protocols. However, if the issue involves another member of Toastmasters, I will first listen to that member's concerns. Then, if possible, I'll try and listen to the other side's concerns and then see if a compromise solution can be made where all parties can come away with a win-win scenario.
Thank you. If there is conflict between two members of your team, how will you deal with it and maintain freedom of support? If there is conflict between two members of your team, how will you deal with it and maintain freedom of support?
If there's a conflict between two members of my team, obviously it will mean that the two members of the team have conflicting opinions on a certain issue. So I would ask each person of the team to give the pros and cons of their point of the argument or the debate. So everyone in the team can see the good parts and the bad parts or room for improvements of their point of view. And I'll do the same to the other side. So both sides can have a good understanding of each other's point of view. And then maybe they could come to a compromise and see, and they could see, oh, maybe the other side is better, or maybe my side is better. But if in the end they can't come to a compromise, then possibly I would, if it's not that important, I could maybe just drop it. Or if it is important, I might have to bring it up the chain, but hopefully I won't have to, because hopefully I'll give both members free air to deal with the issue, and I can just be an impartial moderator in the middle, making sure that both members learn and grow by seeing each side's opinion.
Thank you very much. What is the primary role of the area directors?
The primary role of the area director is to visit the clubs and to make sure that the clubs stay on track and the clubs build, grow, and achieve the members' needs.
Why do we have a district success plan?
Why we have a district success plan is because just having a big picture scenario of this is what we want to do is good, but it doesn't tell us how we're going to get there, and it also doesn't tell us what little goals we're going to have to achieve along the way. Breaking our plan for the year down to more manageable bite-sized pieces means we can slowly work on each of the bite-sized pieces, and also once they are achieved, we can pat ourselves on the back and say, job well done, here's the next piece. And it also makes everything much more manageable. And finally, it becomes a document that the entire district can see, so it makes sure that the district acts in an accountable and transparent way. And if there's any questions, people can ask the area director or division director about that document.
Thank you. How would you go about encouraging all the club officers in the division to attend training?
How I would do that is I would speak to the area directors and get them to pass on to their clubs information or ideas for educational sessions within their clubs to explain what you get out of being a club officer. It's not just a year of your life. You can get there's so many transferable skills in each of the 8 roles, including immediate past president. And it's these transferable skills that you really learn from and you can really gain nowhere else in the world. Toastmasters is unique in these opportunities. And it's these opportunities I'd be pushing. And to a point where people, if you miss out on these opportunities, it's transferable skills you might not get. So it'd be a great way to have great transferable skills that can really apply to your life outside Toastmasters.
Thank you, Jim. Final question. What is the reason for conducting a division conference?
The official reason for conducting a division conference is to have a speech contest. That is it. Everything else isn't additional or it's nice to have, but it's just to have a speech contest.
Okay,
And with that, if it's possible, could I go to my closing address?
certainly.
Fellow Toastmasters and fellow District Council delegates, I come here before you as a candidate for Eastern Division, asking for your support so we can bring so many more opportunities to Eastern Division over the next coming year. I would like to give the opportunities in 3 specific ways. Firstly, I would like to support the area directors by being the link between the area directors, by providing support to them and being able to discuss with them all the issues so they can learn and grow and become better area directors and better leaders. Secondly, I would like to promote division activities and training, but for 2 reasons. One, so we can have more of our members trained and more of our members can have more leadership and educational skills. But also, I would like to use these division training to give people opportunities to be trainers themselves. They could learn how to train others, which is another important skill. And finally, thirdly, I would like to support the members of Eastern Division by continually reporting the progress to district so the district knows exactly what help is required for Eastern Division and the resources Eastern Division require. Also, to providing the district council meetings so the members of Eastern Division, through their VPE and president, can have their say in how the division is run. And by also, finally, passing on the hard work of the district trio and their great wisdom down through to the area directors, and who in turn will pass it down to the clubs. So that so we can learn from everybody in Toastmasters, because everybody is important in Toastmasters, from the member all the way up to the division director and everyone in between. And if we all learn from each other, we can have a much better, more vibrant and successful Eastern Division.